Hey PVC, it's Andy Cloudy Milder. I've just been on my holidays. Bit of a staycation this year, not chancing going abroad. Nowhere to go really, and I have to stay at home when you come back, which I kind of have to do anyway because I work from home now. But that's besides the point. So, me and the family have been down, and we stayed with my mother-in-law and visited family down in Birmingham in England. It's the first time we've seen them for probably about 2 years now, with the the pandemic situation and whatnot, not allowing us to travel. So it was good to get away. Would love to have gone abroad, but that's not going to happen, is it? For a while. But I had a lot of time on my hands when I was there. My mother-in-law's house is kind of it's like stepping back in time slightly. No internet, no cable TV, no Netflix, none of the good stuff. So I had plenty of time on my phone to browse the likes of eBay and Amazon and do some damage to my bank account. So when I got back, I had a stack of mail waiting for me, and also I picked up a couple of things when I went out digging. I didn't get too much chance to go digging. We did go into Birmingham a couple of times. I hit a couple of record shops that I've been to in the past. I'm really looking for second-hand 80s metal stuff, but the pot was pretty dry. Obviously, Birmingham being the home of heavy metal, I think a lot of people tend to keep hold of their collections and not sell them, and so it was slim pickings. But I did find a couple of things in a shop I never ever go in, but there we go. I'll come to that at the end. So this is what was waiting for me when I got home. This is a CD first. This is a Bandcamp purchase. It's going to be interesting for me because, well, I don't normally do unboxing, opening type videos, but because I had such a stack, I thought, why not open a cold one? It's really warm in here today. I've got a fan going off onto the over the side over here. Hopefully the music will cover up that noise a little bit. But yeah, so this is somebody I found on Bandcamp. The guy's name is Steve Blower. The album is called The Prophecy. So this is a British guy. Don't know too much about him. Let's say had signed it Steve as well. Which is quite nice. I didn't ask for that. I don't think I did, but I do sometimes on Bandcamp. I don't think I do that this time around. Comes with a booklet. So this is traditional heavy metal. He is in another band. I knew I'd forget the name. So I haven't got the window open anymore. I think they were called Hammerex. I think he's in that band. He's the singer and guitarist. This is his solo project. Straight up traditional heavy metal. Had a little bit of a play of it. Quite liked it, so I thought, why not buy the CD and go into a little bit more. There's the chap there. So I'll give that a spin. I say I don't normally do straight unboxing videos because I like to usually listen to what I've bought and share my thoughts with you guys. But just like some information about maybe one of his other releases. Oh, this one came out in I don't know when. 2020, last year. So I'll probably play that in the background in a future video. But yeah, I don't normally do straight unboxing videos. I like to digest and share with you my thoughts, but because I've got such a stack, I wanted to open them all up, and if something's wrong with one of them, I've got some proof that it happened to get open. Now this was a eBay purchase, and this was a bit of a bargain. So in here should be a batch of 4 Diamond Head 7-inch singles. I was one of the first bidders on there, and then I snuck in with a cheeky bid just before it finished, and I got these 4 singles for a total of about £13. I know one of them alone is worth about 15. I think I did some calculations on Discogs, and the average price of all 4 added together was about £30. So I've got a pretty good deal, I think. So what have we got here? This is the jewel, I guess. It doesn't have a picture sleeve, but this is Helpless and Shoot Out the Lights from 1980. This is Happy Face Records. It's in really good condition. Bit dusty. Look at that. We've got the full address of Happy Face Records, the Old Smithy, Post Office Lane, Kempsey, Worcester. So that's pretty cool. I was pretty excited to have that one. I don't think it actually ever came with a picture sleeve. But yeah, an OG single. I think that was 1980. Right. It looks like all the covers have been, I don't mind so much on that one, they've all been written in as though someone's kind of indexed them as they're flipping through, they can see, but I've noticed this also, there's writing on the picture sleeves as well, which I wasn't aware of, as you can see on the top here. So this is Play It Loud by Diamond Head, produced by Tony Wilson, with Waited Too Long as well. Play It Loud, Waited Too Long, 1981. Now, to be fair, even with the writing on here and the condition, there's still I still got a great deal. This one is Sweet and Innocent, backed with Streets of Gold on Media Records. Again, this is from 1980. Picture sleeve as well. And last but not least, so this was called 4 Cuts, including Call Me. So it's got Call Me, Trick or Treat, Dead Reckoning, and Shoot Out the Lights. Again, I think this is from around 1980-81. It's the custom label. There we go. What's the date on here? 1982. So this is a little later one. But so Diamond Head used to release all this stuff for their own label. So this is DHM 101. But I thought it was quite a nice little batch. I got them for a great price, worth far more than I paid for them, which is always nice. Next up, the latest Iron Fist magazine. Now this is a magazine I collected for a while, and I think they went bust. And I was a subscriber, and this is the second issue since they've restarted doing them. They've honoured the previous subscription, which is fantastic. This covers the traditional metal, but it also does a lot more of the extreme side as well. I'm on the fence as to whether I will continue with the subscription when my subscription runs out. I have no idea how many more issues I will get, but I suppose I'll find out in time. They keep sending them to me, so I'm happy with that. But with Fistful of Metal magazine and Rock Candy magazine as well, I've kind of got my bases covered. But we'll see what this one has in store. So looking forward to digging into that one. Okay, next eBay purchase. Now I know what I bought from eBay. I just don't recall. I just don't know what's in what package. So let's see what this one. I've not pre-opened any of them, as you can tell. So this may be a long one of me talking shite between them. So this is, oh right, cool. What was that? So this is the third album, an OG by Death Row, Deception Ignored. Death Row was a band that was criminally late to the party. Just a note from the eBay seller. I was criminally late to the party with these guys, and I only picked up sort of reissues of the CDs in the last couple of years. But I couldn't pass this up. I got it for a really, really good price. I think this was minimum bid as well, so I think it was probably about 10 quid. Looks in pretty good nick. something on the cover there, but don't know. It looks like it's a bit scuffed. But for the price I paid, a bit of complain. We've got the original inner sleeve. So we've got a. Is that Noise Records? Is it? Yeah, Noise International, German pressing. Oh, stinks of the 1980s mustiness. Lyrics. Now that is lovely. There's a few surface scratches on here, but it was one of those slightly, you know, where you see something on eBay and the record is just described as used. It doesn't really give you too much of a description, so I would never have bid more than I did in case it turned out to be, you know, proper used rather than as nice as that. But delighted to have my first Death Row on vinyl. It's their third album, and I'd love to get the other two as well. I've never heard that one, so you will see that one in the upcoming update video at some point. Oh, incidentally, what we're listening to in the background is Wolf's Moon and Unholy Darkness from 2008. This was some VCLT I got from Bev at Clarker Vision a few weeks back. I'm still digesting this. It's only the second time probably I've played this through, so jury's still out. So what do we have in this one? This one we have, now this one. This is they're in the new wave of British heavy metal category, but I think they're a little bit more on the melodic side. I don't know them that well. I do have one or two tracks on compilations, but this is Saracen with Heroes, Saints and Fools. This is from 1981. And they do have keyboards as well in there, and you can tell from the BA there's a bit of a throwback to the 70s here. Jagger-esque on the vocals, but so I don't really know too much. I did see this pop up, and it was a starting bid of $9.99, and it had a make me an offer. I looked on Discogs, and the minimum it was going for was £25 to £30. So I thought 15 quid as a opening gambit, and they replied straight away and took my money. I since saw one other copy go a little bit cheaper, so as soon as I get an offer accepted on eBay, I always wish I'd offered less, but that's just the type ass in me. But this is this looks unplayed. That is beautifully clean. Not even there's some dust on it, paper dust, but that is amazing. So I'm really looking forward to giving this one a spin. It's on Nucleus Records label, black vinyl. Delighted to get this one, if only for a bargain price. That if on the off chance that I hate it, okay, so a wee bit of sticker damage up here. On the off chance that I hate it, I'll easily get my money back on it. Not they sell anything anyway. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I just hoard all the records. Next one. This one's got two in it. I think I know what this one should be. Well, it feels like it's got two in it. Right. Now this is another new wave of traditional, new wave of a British heavy metal band, and another one that has passed me by, that I've seen a few times. But these are compilation reissues, and if I remember rightly, it's like the first. So this is, let me just tell you who it is. This is Fist, and Fist had an album called Back with a Vengeance, I think, and I believe on this album, on this like compilation album so Back on Black, it's from 2018. I believe this is a compilation. This was originally out on a double CD, and as it was out on a double CD, it comes in 2 volumes on vinyl. I saw a seller selling these for really cheap, postage and packing included. and I think I've probably got both for about 20 quid in total. So 2 double LPs. Don't know Fist that well at all. They didn't release a lot. This is the UK Fist, not the Canadian band. I believe it's got the full Back with a Vengeance album in here. I need to dig in a little bit more about them, but you will definitely see these in a future update. But brand new seal, ridiculously cheap price. I don't think I could have bought Volume 1 without getting Volume 2, and my OCD would just go nuts if that was the case. But yeah, happy to discover and dive into some Fist. If you know a bit more about Fist and what their favourite tracks are, let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to hear other people's thoughts on them. We've got a couple from Amazon next, both from the same band, and surprisingly, both albums I've not heard from this band. But I have everything. I think I've got everything now that they've done on vinyl, apart from their latest covers album, which may give it away. But it's the Mighty Saxon, and this is Sacrifice from 2017. Never heard this album. I recognise a couple of tracks. I recognise Made in Belfast and Warriors of the Road. I think I've got a few of these on live albums, but this album was expensive for a while, but all of a sudden on Amazon it went right down in price, so I grabbed this and the other Saxon album that I was missing. I'm pretty sure now, I have to double check in my archives, but I'm pretty sure with everything on vinyl from Saxon now, apart from the new covers album, which I'm not actually that fussed about. Again, I've never heard this album in its entirety. A few songs from live albums and YouTube or what have you, but delighted to get it. So this is 2017 as well. I don't know. So this is what happens when I start talking about records I know nothing about until I've heard them. They're clearly 2017 reissues, and I don't remember when these came out. I think this is the one prior to Battering Ram though, but again, you guys are fantastic at correcting my mistakes in the comments below, so feel free to do so again. But absolutely stoked to finally get Sacrifice and Call to Arms in the collection. I will give these a good listen and show them in a future update. I've still got a few Saxon albums from the Eagle and Dragons box that I've not fully digested. I've had that box set for 2 years now, so it may take some time. So that's all the mail now. I mentioned I kind of struck out in the second-hand record shops in Birmingham, but I feel such a hypocrite in this. But I went into HMV. I never go into HMV. HMV was where I used to shop when I was a kid, but as a company they've gone bust multiple times over, and it's not surprising. The price of their vinyl is eye-watering. The sale that they had in there when I went in, and I was just browsing because my wife and daughter were off looking at clothes shops or something, so I figured, well, HMV is my only option within the bullring in Birmingham, so I'll go and browse and just look at stuff. And they have their albums usually start off for about 25 quid for a single album and 30 to 40 pounds for a double album, which really does make my eyes water. Their current sale at the moment is 2 albums for 40 quid, and the albums they've got in there you could get anywhere else for less than 35 a pair, so I wasn't expecting to find anything, but I did find a few things, so I feel a bit of a hipster. I feel that HMV is one of those shops where people who are new to vinyl and getting into it, but really probably won't stay the course, or maybe will only grab an album or 2 a month. But first of all, I came across Slayer, The Repentless Killology, and double album, and their initial price was 30 quid and picked it up for 18. It looked a good price, we got it online. my initial thoughts was I don't really need this album. I like Slayer, but Slayer Live probably not the most interesting thing. But as you can see, I'm sealing it. I thought I could quite easily flip this, but I listened to a couple of tracks on live, and I thought, nope, I am going to put this on because it sounded really, really good. So let's rip off that shrink. It's from Nuclear Blast. It's not that old now. Well, it's probably about 2018, is it? 2019. Nuclear Blast, proper packing. Look at that between the album. Never seen the gatefold, so excellent. I did see Slayer on in Glasgow on their final tour, and I think I've just got this and live and dead. So I've got some early Slayer live, and now I've got some more modern Slayer live, and yeah, no way I'm going to potentially flip this one because I think I'm going to really enjoy listening to it. I'm really looking forward to listening to it. And the last two I found were both Annihilator albums, neither of which I have heard before. So we've got Feast and Suicide Society. I think is one of these has Jeff Waters on vocals, and one of them has a long-time singer. He did a few albums with them. Oh God, I can't remember his name. Is it David? Yeah, David Padden. This one is a bit more gruff and or gruff vocally, but really looking forward to giving this one a spin. I'm still relatively inexperienced with newer Annihilator. I have a couple of albums now. I haven't heard the new one. I will pick that up at some point, no doubt. But this is more my sort of style. I do like Jeff Waters when he's taking up the reins and all that for Gatefold. Absolutely fantastic. This is on, are they both on UDR? Yeah, EMI UDR records from Germany. Lyrics, and I might stick one of these on after. So, oh, that's not it. There was one other thing, I think. Should be a CD as well. Where did that go? Anyway, strange. I am at a loss. Is that fallen down? No. So I did pick up they also in HMV had I'm going nuts. Had the CD version of the 30th anniversary edition of Anthrax State of Euphoria on the Digipack, really cheap, so I grabbed that as well, and it seems to have been evaporated. God knows where that's from. Anyway, that's my holiday haul and metal in the mail unboxing. Let me know what you think of any of these, or which ones you think I should chuck on the turntable first. Always good to chat with you, a bit longer than I expected, but as I said, I just wanted to come on and say hello, and I'm off. Cheers, bye.